My name is Mohammed Ramadan, County Commissioner Garissa. Today, we're here at Nomad Hotel to participate in a policy revision of a policy document for the MSE Act of 20 Policy of 2020. We're revising it to the MSME policy of 2025. A lot has happened in this country as far as the MSME is concerned. And we all know very well that the largest population in this country, close to 93%, depends entirely on the micro, small and medium enterprise for job creation, for income generation, as well as wealth creation. So it was vital to revise that policy to be in tandem with the many other policies, including BETA, like the bottom-up transformation agenda that is fronted by the Kenya Kwanza government. The participants are drawn from all sectors, that is from the business community, as well as government institutions and other institutions dealing with issues or matters relating to investment. So as is to encourage those who are not able to attend this function to look into that draft online and give their input, as well as share with the many who cannot have access to the internet. This country must grow, and the growth can only be achieved if we all play an active role. The times when there was abundance of income and free income is long gone. We must become so much engaged into creating wealth and income. We have to create jobs, particularly here in Garissa. We have to look at the very relevant sectors, that is agriculture, the retail industry and livestock, where there are opportunities to be exploited. And I'm calling for that conversation where all the leaders and members of the public will have to participate in an understanding of what needs to be done in order for us to be able to prosper as a county. We have many opportunities. We already have the water and the Tana River and the little rain that falls in the 2 seasons. We have good soil in many parts of this county. We have the livestock, which has all along been the mainstay of the community here. But very little has been done, particularly in the livestock sector, to grow it, to turn it around and make it more enterprisal and make it like a business as such. The few traders who are involved in it are doing it for subsistency. And I think it's a sector which has a great potential. Also in its milk production, for example, the camel milk has not been properly managed. We do not have milk cooling plants in this county to process that milk and sell it outside this region. And this milk, if properly collected and cooled and processed, it can fetch good market outside this region. The meat, we export live animals. That way we cannot create employment. We must come up with a better way of processing meat, for example, for export, and those markets are there. The breeds which are common here do not meet the international standard. And this one cannot happen by chance. It must be worked upon for it to be able to feature well into the international market. So that's the way we can create wealth to the Garissa people. So this conversation is very, very vital, is very necessary, and we encourage people to participate actively in this particular policy in order for us to be able to bring a change in the way we do things. Thank you. Any question? As far as security is concerned, you don't need to ask that. So that is my token. Yeah, riba. As I said in my speech during the official opening of the review of the policy, I insist that Muslims have not fallen short of experts as far as the Sharia law is concerned, the Islamic law is concerned. But unfortunately, we have lagged behind in making proper use of our experts who are the most conversant with the Sharia law as far as finances are concerned in the Muslim domain. And that's the only way we can be able to find solutions to our finances. You know very well that interest is forbidden generally as far as the Quran goes, and it's categorically written in the Quran that usury and all that is not right. But that one does not mean we should not go for financial products. We as Muslims need to sit down and work out according to the Sharia law on how these products can be established in the different financial institutions, which will make them useful to the Muslim community and do the businesses in the rightful manner. So therefore, already we have a number of products in different banking institutions. These facilities are there. And we can interrogate them and find out exactly if at all they can measure up to the required standard as far as Islam is concerned. But we should not run away from looking for financial products in the banking facilities and institutions as well. Any question? As far as we're concerned, our security is good. We have tried our level best. We have enough security personnel across this county. We have managed the security of this town very well, and therefore we are highly encouraging those who would wish to invest in this county not to shy away. We are here to support one another. We are here to facilitate your establishment in this county as far as security agents and government officers are here to support the growth of this town. And we work together with the county government to make sure that entrepreneurship thrives very well in this county. So the area is as safe as we know, and there's no cause for alarm on any part. And if someone wishes to travel into the hinterlands and areas where they may feel like they're not secure, they can first of all consult with us so that we be able to guide them accordingly.
Maybe sir, the other day some clerics, religious leaders and elders raised that over the security issue, especially in Garissa town, where people are being stabbed, robbed, and they say it's a point of concern.
It is, I think that's a thing of the past, and we have made the follow-up to find out exactly who are these people who were stabbed, whether they made a report to the police station. Unfortunately, these are isolated cases which cannot be considered as a grave concern, particularly in the whole of this town, because those sporadic incidences normally happen in some areas, and they are not quite often. And this is a town, remember, it is not a village where we have all manner of brand of people living around across, but we have come up with proper security plans and arrangements that ensures security of the people and property day and night. So we are highly encouraging members of the public to share information with us wherever they feel like a particular area is not very safe, and will be obliged to make sure that an extra security team takes charge of that area to ensure that the area is safe.
The issue of the drug menace in the county.
The drug menace in this county, unfortunately we do not have extensive use of hard drugs, but we are abusing psychotropic drugs mostly. The ones chewed with miraa, mogokas and the like. And a few elements of bang here and there. But so far we have organized a number of raids which will be taking place beginning this week to ensure that the few areas identified as hideouts for the drug traffickers would be turned upside down to make sure that the area is safe of drug and substance of abuse. But the use of psychotropic drugs, these are obtained in chemists and some kiosks. All I want to say is I want to discourage people from using these drugs because they have far-reaching consequences, and particularly if combined with the mogokas and the miraa. If you feel like you cannot tolerate the hangovers coming out of miraa and mogoka, then avoid chewing it instead of messing up yourself. No, you're a human being. You have your body chemist that works properly without the introduction of some of these drugs. But once you induce two different drugs, the depressant and a stimulant, you're bound to experience some far-reaching consequences which in the end will make you look like a mad person. So you can't be awake and asleep at the same time. The bodies are not designed that way. So we discourage people to combine different substances in their bodies at the same time.